Uh, Hello, everyone. Well, today we're about to finish course one, where actually Mr. Muhammad talked to you all about everything. I heard a little bit of of the chat that we knew, and actually I hope that all of you are so really excited to finish course one, and you are ready really for the exam. And today our module 5, of course. This is session number 6, module 5. uh, is very interesting one, and actually you will find a lot of information that you will benefit from. And module 5 is about security. Okay, well, let's see what is it about. Well, let's share the screen. And as you know, is that we really start first with the reading part, and from reading to listening, and we'll go on to the last sections, well, the grammar sections. Well, the reading today is about let's see the sections first, as I'm sharing my screen. As you can see here on the side, is that module 5 is about security engineer in corporate goals and objectives. Incorporate means to include goals and objectives. So we'll talk about goals and objectives that will be included in the policy of the policy of the information security. Okay, so as you can see, reading today is about, we have how many sections? Let's have a look at that. 5 sections. So section 1, grammar, imperative instruction, and the grammar 2, adverb of possibility, and section 3, listening, and section 4, grammar again, and section 5, this is the reading part. Well, let's start with reading right now, as we really do that every time we start with reading, so that we can have a look at the vocab that we will be dealing with in this module, and also in the listening, and it goes to the grammar section. So as you can see that we start first with before we start reading the passage, we start, of course, with having a look at the important vocabulary that we will be using in the passage. So as you can see, our reading today is about information security policy. Information security policy. سياسة أمن المعلومات. Okay. Of course, for every company, we have to set out our rules, our policies, especially the security, the information security policy. Today, we will see how to set, how to issue this policy. How can we do it? How should it look like? What is the outline? Let's see everything about how to make a policy, or how to create a policy. Okay, so before I start reading the passage, is that we first of all have a look at the vocabulary. So vocabulary here is number 1. Question 1. A standard set of rules. Standard set of rules, it means common set of rules. Standard set of rules, common set of rules. مجموعة كده من الرولز اللي لازم توضع واحنا بنفكر في البوليسي. اوكي. Question 2. layout of a document. دايما لما اجي اقول ايه هو اللاي اوت بتاع الدوكيومنت، كلمة layout معناها ايه؟ layout معناها design. يبقى على طول لما أقول layout يعني معناها design of a document. Question 3. The policy should incorporate the following points. Again, the policy should incorporate the following points. What's the meaning of incorporate? Do you think تفتكروا ان هي policy should support the following points? No, ده مش هو ده المعنى. What is the meaning? No, the policy should include. يبقى كلمة incorporate يعني include. يبقى this is the meaning of incorporate. The policy should incorporate the following points. The policy should include the following points. Question 4. The policy can be compact. Compact يعني ايه؟ كلمة compact معناها ايه؟ The policy may be brief and to the point. لما اقول لك ان انا كاتبه لك paragraph كده او كاتبه البوليسي بتاعتي دي انا عاملاها compact قوي. يعني ايه compact؟ يعني البوليسي دي brief مختصر. Give me the brief. When somebody asks you, just I don't have time right now, just give me the brief. Very quickly do it. Okay? يعني اديك main points to be up to the point. Okay? This is the meaning of compact. The strategy is outlined in the document. The strategy, question number 5. The strategy is outlined in the document. The strategy is outlined in the document. What does it mean? It means that the strategy is summarized. يبقى كلمة outlined, it means summarized. Outlined, summarized. Okay? The strategy is summarized in the document. يبقى لما حد يقول لك اديني الاوتلاينز يعني معناها بيقول لك ايه؟ سمرايز يعني ايه؟ يعني لخص. يعني اديني، تقولوها هنا يعني اديني الخلاصه، اهم شيء يعني. Okay. The policy is definitely extensive. The policy is definitely extensive. وكلمة extensive هنا نقدر نقول إن هي عكس كلمة compact. لما قلت لك compact يعني حاجة brief و to the point، لكن extensive معناها the policy certainly covers every area. يبقى هديك حاجة مطولة جدا very detailed. It means إيه؟ very detailed. The policy certainly covers. كلمة certainly يعني بالتأكيد، وهو ده درس الجرامر بتاعنا ناخد بالنا منه جدا، الادverbs. Okay, so the policy certainly covers every area, all the details. دي معناها ايه؟ extensive. extensive. Okay, good. Number 7. The recipient of the email. The recipient كلنا عارفين الكلمة دي لأنه بنستخدمها كتير جدا في الإيميلز بتاعنا. هل معناها the person who sent the email ولا the person who receives the email ولا the list of email addresses؟ Let's see. يبقى recipient هنا اللي هو question 7. The recipient of the email يعني the person who receives the email. The recipient يعني المتلقي. Okay. طيب. Here we come to the part of tip. We have a tip here. Yes, we have. So, do you know the meaning of the following terms? What is the first term? The first term is the word regular. Regulator, sorry. When I say regulator, what does it mean, regulator? Regulator is a person or organization appointed يعني اتعينت، يعني شخص أو organization هيئة أو مؤسسة appointed by a government معينة من قبل الحكومة to control an area of activity such as banking or industry using rules and regulations. يبقى المؤسسة دي أو المنظمة دي اللي متعينة من قبل الحكومة علشان تنظم الأنشطة أو النشاطات بتاعة أي مؤسسة أخرى، زي مثلا البنوك أو في الصناعة أو أي حاجة. دي بتيجي تحط الرولز بتاعتها. أوكي، دي أول كلمة عندي اسمها regulator، الجهات المنظمة regulator. طيب number 2 audit. تاني audit. Let's repeat audit. What's the meaning of audit? An official inspection of an organization's accounts or procedures. These are typically carried out by an external audit company. Okay, what's the audit? audit دي جهات المراجعة والتدقيق. Okay, audit. وده بيبقى internal ولا external؟ بيبقى external من organization خارجية. Okay, human resources. human resources اللي كلنا عارفينها اسمها HR. يبقى ال HR يعني ايه؟ HR يعني human resources. The department of a company that deals with the hiring, administration, and the training of staff. Let's repeat it again. The department of a company that deals with the hiring. يبقى هو ده الجزء من الشركة اللي بيتعامل مع ايه؟ مع الهايرنج يعني التوظيف، administration وفي الإدارة، والtraining of staff يعني تدريب الستاف. اوكي، أو تدريب الموظفين. next cryptography. again cryptography. again cryptography. Cryptography means the secure communication method that allows just the person who sends the message and the recipient of a message to see its contents. دي لغة التشفير طبعا. Okay. The science of analyzing codes اللي هي معناها ايه؟ coding. Okay. Next, I have the word compliance. Again, compliance. Again, compliance. Compliance means the act of following a set of rules or an agreement. Okay. يعني لما أنا معناها الامتثال لقوانين معينة. في قوانين هتتحط لكل الناس اللي بتشتغل في الشركة، لازم يبقى فيه من قبل كل الناس compliance، يعني يمتثلوا للقوانين دي، يسمعوها يطبقوها يأدوها. اسمها compliance. Last word password policy. Again, password policy. A set of rules which are meant to guide and encourage users to create strong passwords and keep those passwords safe. Okay. يبقى كل password بيتعمل ليه policy معينة، ودي عبارة عن set of rules، مجموعة من القوانين which are meant to guide، عشان تدينا guidance، يعني عشان ترشدنا وتعرفنا، would encourage users، تشجع users to create strong password، عشان نعمل strong password و to keep it safe. Okay. Okay, this is the reading passage. Before I read the passage, here of course I have many vocabulary. This reading is very important. You will learn a lot of things. But before we start, I'd like to show you more vocabulary here so that it will help you to understand the passage easily. Okay, so let's have a look at okay, reading. So اوكي، first word audit زي ما احنا قلنا، كلمة audit يعني مراجعة أو تدقيق. نقولها تاني، audit audit. Number 2 cryptography cryptography. Number 3 compliance compliance. Number 4 take into consideration يعني بيضع في الاعتبار. Before we do the policy, there are many rules we have to take into consideration. International Organization of Standardization. Again, International Organization of Standardization. What does it mean? الهيئة الدولية للاعتماد، اللي احنا هنقول عليها ونتكلم على الايزو، كلنا عارفينها. Okay, when I say it should be published by يعني تم نشره بواسطة published by issued by تم إصداره requirements يعني متطلبات. okay. purchase يعني يشتري. okay. When I say obtain something free of charge لما تيجي تسألني تقول لي how much is it بكام، أقول لك this is free of charge يعني بدون مقابل، مفيش فلوس. okay. To obtain something يعني تحصل على شيء ما. obtain something free of charge. okay. information security audit يعني نعمل audit على information security، تدقيق أمن معلومات. okay. to achieve objectives، احنا عارفين كلمة objectives من أول موديول عندنا اللي هي الأهداف objectives. طيب لما أقول لك you have to achieve your objectives يعني تحقق الأهداف. achieve يعني يحقق. achieve objectives. okay. When I say security of human resources، قلنا human resources اللي هي HR اللي هي الموارد البشرية. security of human resources يعني أمن الموارد البشرية. next asset. كل اللي بيشتغل في شركات عارف يعني ايه كلمة assets. الاسيتس اللي هي الأصول. لما أقول لك asset management يعني إدارة الأصول، ازاي أدير الأصول دي. اسمها ايه تاني؟ asset management. next access control دي اللي هي التحكم، صلاحيات التحكم والدخول والباسوردز والحاجات دي. access. physical and environmental security. نسمع تاني physical and environmental security. environmental في n silent عندي هنا. environmental physical and environmental security ده الأمن المادي والبشري. physical and environmental security. operation and communication security. هنا أنا بديك أنواع من أنواع السكيورتيز، لأن هبدأ أحط البوليسي دلوقتي بتاعت الانفورميشن سكيورتي، فبتكلم على كل السكشنز اللي هتبقى موجودة في الشركة. فبقول لك إن في حاجة اسمها operation and communication security، أمن العمليات. اوكي. لما اقول لك ان البوليسي دي اللي احنا بنحطها بتاعت السكيورتي دي information security بيبقى ليها sensitive nature. يعني الطبيعة بتاعتها بتبقى ليها طبيعة حساسة شوية، طبيعة خاصة كده sensitive. لما أقول لك البنت دي she is very sensitive. Okay, so you have to be dealing with her in a certain way. So sensitive يعني حساس. Okay. Incident management process. Incident management process. عرفنا ان كلمة process يعني عملية وmanagement يعني إدارة. ايه هي بقى الانسيدنت؟ الانسيدنت اللي هي ايه؟ الحوادث. incidents. incident management process. Okay. Disclose the policy. disclose the policy يعني أكشف عن السياسة دي للعلن، أخليها public. أخليها إيه؟ public. اسمها إيه؟ disclose the policy يعني أكشف عنها. disclose the policy. Okay. لما أقول إنه I have to make the policy for everyone to be firm and solid. firm يعني إيه؟ firm يعني حازمة، تبقى سياسة حازمة كده، والقوانين والرولز بتاعتها واضحة وصريحة. اوكي. solid مفيش فيها تهاون. لازم كل الشركات اللي حوالينا والorganizations تعرف انه our company has a certain firm and solid policy, security policy. اوكي. اوكي. extract of اخدناها في listening من المرات الموديولز اللي فاتت. extract يعني قطعة كده من جزء، من سطرين، من اوكي. extract of. الناس اللي بتذاكر وصاحية معايا أكيد هتبقى فاكراها. أوكي. لما أقول لك please allow me to go out. allow me يعني يسمح لي. أوكي. allow اسمها allow. أوكي. to demonstrate something يعني تظهرها أو تبينها بشكل واضح بوضوح. demonstrate. أوكي. أوكي. let's get back again. Okay, to the reading passage. Are you ready? سمع الناس اللي معايا عارفة بتقولوا كلمات كتيرة جدا. أنا عارفة إنه الريدنج ده فيه كلماته كتيرة جدا، بس إحنا هنستفيد جدا. They are very helpful when we know these words. We're going to use them in our daily situations. هتلاقيها بتخدمكم كتير جدا. Okay. Let's read the passage and answer the questions. Are you ready? Let me start. Read the following text about information security policies, then select which statement agrees with the text A, B, or neither of them. Okay. Information security policy. One of the basic documents related to information security within the company is the information security policy. Depending on the scale and market in which the company operates, this paper could be either compact or extensive and very detailed. In any case, this document should certainly be addressed to every recipient, internal, such as users and employees, and external, such as customers, partners, or regulators. يلا نوضح الجزء ده. Of course, one of the basic documents related to information security within the company is the information security policy. إنه من الوثائق الأساسية جدا لأمن المعلومات في أي شركة هي سياسة أمن المعلومات. Depending on what? Depending on the scale and the market in which the company operates. يعني ده بيرجع لحجم الشركة في السوق. Okay. This paper could be either compact زي ما احنا قلنا في الكلمات لو انتوا فاكرين. البيبر دي او البوليسي دي لازم يا اما تبقى compact يعني very brief و to the point or extensive يعني very detailed okay when it covers all the areas. This document المفروض تبقى addressed to every recipient لكل متلقي. طيب نوعهم ايه المتلقي ده؟ يا اما هيبقى internal or external. internal زي اليوزرز المستخدمين and the employees الموظفين and external such as customers اللي هم العملاء والبارتنرز اللي هم الشركاء or regulators اللي قلناهم في الأول الجهات المنظمة. اوكي. The information security policy is standard document. يبقى ال document دي standard ده everywhere standard يعني it's the same everywhere ومعروفة شكلها ايه. As there are numerous examples ولذلك عندنا بعض ال examples والأمثلة الكتيرة جدا of its content, layout and structure. يعني هنلاقي examples منها موجودة. قلنا الكونتنت يعني المحتوى، اللاي اوت اللي هو الايه لو فاكرين في الكلمات لاي اوت اللي هو الديزاين والستراكشر طبعا بتاعها. When creating the policy several sources could be taken into consideration such as ISO 27001 published by the International Organization for Standardization. Okay. ايه كمان guidelines or best practices issued by IT security organizations or requirements prepared by local or international regulators in the market where your company is operating. Templates of the document could also be purchased or obtained free of charge on the internet. In the case of a very complicated business, the policy's creation could be connected with information security audits offered by recognized consulting and auditing companies. اوكي يبقى paragraph 2 بيقول ايه؟ paragraph 2 is about إنه بيقول إحنا عندنا numerous examples of this document موجودة على يا إما إحنا بنعمل لها purchase يا إما إحنا بنقدر نعمل لها ناخدها to obtain it free of charge on the internet ناخدها من free من على الإنترنت. أوكي. واللاي اوت بيبقى موجود بتاعها اللي هو الديزاين والكونتنت والستراكشر موجودين موجود ليهم numerous or many examples. اوكي. طيب هو بيقول لي كمان في حاجة مهمة when creating this policy لما اجي اعمل ال creation للبوليسي دي في عندي several sources مصادر مختلفة زي ايه such as ISO ISO published by الهيئة المعتمدة دهيت او الجايد لاينز الارشادات بتاعت ال issued by ال IT security organization or requirements المتطلبات اللي متجهزة by local and international regulators المنظمين اللوكال أو الانترناشونال in the market where your company is operating. اوكي. طيب هنلاقي كمان التمبلتس دي templates دي يعني حاجات جاهزة يعني نماذج جاهزة of the document could also be purchased يا إما نقدر نشتريها purchased or obtained free of charge on the internet. In this case طيب إذا أنا عندي النوع من البيزنس بتاعي very complicated إيه اللي يحصل؟ الشركة بتعمل إيه؟ The policy's creation could be connected with information security audit. ألجأ لشركات الإيه؟ المراجعة audit companies وأقول لهم هم يعملوا لي creation لpolicy. Okay. Next paragraph. The information security policy should contain. هنا هتكلم بقى what does it should contain. contain يعني تحتوي يعني include a standard set of information regarding the security requirements of the company. The typical information outlined in the document would be the security objectives of the business and the methods of achieving these objectives. These definitions should incorporate the security of human resources, asset management, access control, the use of cryptography, physical and environment security, operations and communication security, controls related to purchases and the development of the software and systems, management of the supplier relationship, incidents and business continuity, and the approach to auditing and compliance. Very important. This part is very important. طيب أنا اتكلمت على الشكل، على الديزاين والأوتلاين والكلام ده كله. طيب دلوقتي أنا هتكلم على إيه؟ I will talk about what does it contain. This policy أو this document should contain إيه بقى؟ لازم تتكون من إيه؟ Typical information outlined in the document would be the security objectives. يبقى الأوتلاينز اللي موجودة عندي هنا لازم تبقى ال security objectives، الأهداف بتاعة البيزنس and the methods وطرق تحقيقها. طيب اللي هي عبارة عن إيه بقى؟ These definitions should incorporate، لازم تتضمن إيه؟ Number one security of human resources. لو انتوا فاكرين الديفينيشنز اللي انا اديتها لكم، security of human resources اللي هي امن الموارد البشريه، asset management اللي هي اداره الاصول، الاكسس كنترول اللي هي صلاحيات التحكم والدخول، the use of cryptography استخدام ال الشفرات يعني أو الأكواد الكودينج للباسورد وكده. physical and environmental security الأمن المادي والبشري. operations and communication security أمن العمليات والاتصالات. controls related to purchases and the development of the software and systems لكل الأنظمة اللي موجودة والمشتريات. management of the supplier relationship وعمليات كمان التعامل مع السبلايرز. فاكرين خدناها في الموديولز اللي قبل كده يعني ايه suppliers؟ الموردين. برافو عليكم. incidents and the business continuity. اوكي الحوادث والعمليات والكونتينيوتي استمرارية البيزنس بتاعي and the approach to auditing and compliance وطريقة التعامل مع المراجعة والتدقيق والخضوع لكل هذه القوانين. طيب last paragraph عندي بيتكلم عن information published in the IS policy. Information security policy could be of a sensitive nature. طبعا طبيعتها very sensitive. For example, it could contain the password policies used within your environment or describe internal roles participating in the incident management processes. Care should be taken if publicly disclosing your policy. On the other hand, access to this document definitely assures your customers or third parties with whom you are working that your policies are firm and solid. A common approach to this dilemma is to publish an extract of your full information security policy to be made available to a wide range of recipients, which will contain basic information from each area included in your policy, indicating that this area has been examined and covered by your company. The other option is to include the basic information in the information security policy and indicate which procedure contains detailed information, no matter which approach you use. A well-prepared and understandable information security policy will allow you to demonstrate that security is addressed in your company. Okay, what do you understand from the last paragraph? حد يقدر يقول لي كده معناه؟ أنا قلت لكم اللي فات كله. Who can share? Okay. Let me tell you, let me highlight the important points in last paragraph. Last paragraph says that all the information published في الدوكيمنت دي could be sensitive. طبعا طبيعتها sensitive جدا. واداني مثال على كده، قال لي it could contain the password policy. هتتضمن سياسة الايه، وضع الباسوردز دي نفسها. or describe internal rules، أو هتشرح الرولز الداخلية بتاعة البارتيسيبنتس اللي في الانسيدنت مانجمنت بروجرامز، إدارة العمليات والحوادث. دي حاجات كلها very sensitive، فاحنا لازم دايما انه care should be taken. لازم ناخد بالنا جدا لو احنا هنخلي البوليسي دي to be disclosing to the public، يعني نكشفها للعلن to the public. On the other hand, okay, access to this document definitely assures your customers or third parties with whom you are. لازم طبعا على يعني ان احنا حتى لو هنكشف عن البوليسي بتاعتنا دي لازم تبقى واضحة جدا لكل الناس، حتى مع الثيرد بارتيز اللي احنا بنتعامل معاهم. لو انتوا فاكرين يعني ايه الثيرد بارتي، لو تفتكروا اللي هم السبلايرز وكل الناس اللي احنا بنتعامل معاهم في الايه، في الماركت. اوكي، لازم يبقوا عارفين ان احنا عندنا بوليسي فيرم جدا وواضحة جدا لكل الناس. اوكي. Let's now go to the exercise. Select which statement agrees with text A, B, or neither of them. Question 1. According to the text, different markets can. According to the text، بناء على اللي قريناه في التكست، different markets can ايه بقى؟ change the priorities of IT security organization، ولا determine the length of the information security policy، ولا neither of them. What do you think? طيب نقول تاني السؤال. according to the text، بناء على التكست، different markets can، يعني الماركتس المختلفة كان ايه؟ صح كده، اللي قال الإجابة التانية ده صحيح. B. determine يعني يحدد the length of the information security policy. لما احنا قلنا it depends on the scale on the scale of the ايه of the market of every company. اوكي، يبقى بتحدد اللينث يعني طول الانفورميشن سيكيورتي بوليسي، بتتحدد بناء على حجم كل شركة في الماركت. اوكي. question number 2. when creating the policy, the text says that some companies use. when creating يعني لما بنيجي نعمل او نحط البوليسي بتاعتنا، the text says that some companies use ايه بقى؟ بيستخدموا ايه؟ template created by their HR department، يعني ال HR هو اللي بيعملها، ولا information from audits، ولا معلومات من ال audits conducted by external consultancy، ولا المعلومات اللي بتبقى ال audits حطاها اللي هم ال external مش ال internal من بره خالص الشركة، ولا neither of them. What do you think؟ طيب خلينا نشوف، نجرب كده بيه ونشوف صح ولا غلط. إجابة صحيح، لأن احنا ما قلناش إنه ال HR department هو اللي هيحط البوليسي، بس احنا قلنا لو احنا عندنا complicated kind of a business we can just assert to external consultancies اللي هي الأوديت. أوكي. Question 3. According to the text, the policy usually includes. طيب التكست قالت لنا ايه؟ قالت لنا ان البوليسي دايما includes ايه؟ incorporates ايه؟ تتضمن ايه؟ A. A full analysis covering all area of security ولا B. The company's environmental policy. What do you think? ولا neither of them. طيب let's try كده a full analysis covering all areas of security. Let's see. طيب ليه غلط؟ ليه مش full analysis covering all areas of security؟ لأن احنا قلنا إنه هي ممكن تبقى compact وممكن تبقى extensive، صح كده؟ يبقى لا أقدر أقول دي ولا أقدر أقول company's environmental policy. Okay, question number 4. According to the text, the IS policy, the information security policy, A must definitely include a password policy, ولا B is supposedly a secure document. What do you think? is supposedly يعني من المفترض إن هي تبقى secure document. طيب نقرأ السؤال تاني. According to the text, the IS policy, هل هي is supposedly a secure document ولا A must definitely include a password policy؟ ولا ده ولا ده. Question number 5. The text states that. text قالت ايه؟ states يعني قالت ايه بقى؟ anyone can have access to the document ولا only the basic information should be shared. What do you think? هي قالت ليها طريقتين طبعا، يعني ما قالتش anyone can have access to the document، لأ، قالت من recipients وقالت شكلهم يبقوا ايه، وقالت ما قالتش ان البيسك انفورميشن بس هي only البيسك انفورميشن should be shared، وقالت انه ليها طبيعة معينة when we share it لازم نبقى بنعمل ايه. اوكي. طيب question number 6. The text says one of the benefits، واحدة من ال benefits of policy sharing information from the policy is ايه. Again the text says one of the benefits of publicly sharing information from the policy is. لو احنا عملنا البوليسي بتاعتنا public، لو عملنا لها share publicly، ده ليه فايدة. ايه هي؟ A. It's evident that the company has focused on security measures. ولا B. The recipients learn about the company's incident management process. انه لازم انه recipients يعرفوا ال incident management process بتاعت الشركة. What do you think? يبقى مهم جدا ان احنا نعمل شير للانفورميشن اللي موجودة في البوليسي. ليه؟ لأن it's evident، ده اللي بيثبت، ده الإثبات بتاعنا that the company has focused on security measures. Okay? Okay. After always we finish the reading, we go to listening section, section 3. Well, now I'll just give you 1 minute to prepare your headphones and prepare a pen and a paper if you would like to just note down a few information when you are listening. And this time actually listening is very important. Well, it happened to some of us nowadays. It's called fraudulent calls. Fraudulent calls. What is the meaning of fraudulent calls? Well, let me ask you one question. Any one of you have faced any fraudulent calls? Did it happen with any one of you? Actually, speaking about myself, yes, it happened to me actually a couple of months ago, and I received a call, one of the fraudulent calls actually, and one was asking me about all my passwords, like the bank passwords. And I didn't know, I wasn't pre-informed that something like this could happen actually. And I lost some of my money. So we don't have to be giving all our information to anyone we don't know unless we do our authentication. So let's listen and see. First of all, before we listen, I want you to know who's calling. You will hear somebody is ringing the phone. I want you to know who's calling and who is answering. Uh, and try to tell me, okay, just get this first. Who's calling and who is answering? And I want you to listen to the whole call, and then part by part. Before you listen, I want you to have a look at the vocabulary of listening, and then I will let you listen, okay? So right now, select the correct answer options. That means the same as each sentence. Question number 1. What is the meaning of to promise something will be done or happen? To promise something will be done or happen. انت توعد حد انه انا بوعدك ان ده هيحصل. This means guarantee. Again, guarantee. Again, guarantee. Question number 2. To make something clear. يوضح شيء يعني clarify. 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 Question number 3. To check that something is true or correct. To check that something is true or correct. To verify. 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 وكلنا عارفين الكلمة دي علشان أنا لما بعمل أي عملية على الموبايل بتاعي أو البنك أو لأي application بيديني verification code. أوكي، يقول لي حطي ال verification code. أوكي، دي معناها إيه to verify؟ to check that something is true or correct. بيتحقق منها. أوكي. Question number 4. To tell someone with a high level of confidence that something is true. To tell someone with a high level of confidence بثقة كده كبيرة جدا إنه أنا بأكد لك إنه this is true. دي معناها إيه؟ assure. يأكد assure. تاني assure. Okay. Question 5. To divide things into groups according to their type. To divide يعني يقسم things into groups. يقسم الأشياء إلى groups كده according to their type. يعني بناء على النوع بتاعهم. دي اسمها classify. classify. صنف تصنيف. classify. Question 6. To stop something from happening. To stop something from happening. block. أعمل له block. Okay. Question 7. To encourage someone strongly to do something. To encourage someone strongly to do something يعني to urge him. تشجعه، تحسه على حاجة، تدفعه لإنه يعمل الشيء ده. urge urge urge. Question 8. To note something hidden or obvious. نقراها تاني كده. To notice something hidden or not obvious. وهave attention to obvious. كلمة obvious في be silent. فبقول obvious. not obvious يعني شيء مش واضح، غير واضح. دي معناها detect يعني يكتشف. detect يعني يكتشف. Okay. Question 8. To perform a task, carry on. To do the task. To perform the task, to do the task. Carry on. Carry on the task. Right now, listening. Are you ready? عايزين نعرف الأول who's calling و who's answering. يلا, let's listen.
Hello, who's calling, please?
Good morning. I'm calling from the Information Security Department of Best Bank. Can I confirm that I am speaking with Miss Doe?
Yes, that's me. How can I help you?
I'm calling because our anti-fraud systems have detected that some irregular operations appear to have been performed on your account recently. Could you tell me if you made a payment of €453 to CoinTrader Crypto today?
No, I certainly have not. I've never paid with cryptocurrency in my life, so I definitely wouldn't be involved with CoinTrader Crypto.
I see. That's what we were expecting. In which case, I imagine you also did not file a credit application for €10,000.
Definitely not. It couldn't possibly have been me. I've carried out one transaction today, and that was my weekly grocery order, which is a minimal amount.
I understand, and please don't worry. We've already classified these irregular operations as fraud and blocked them. They would have only been released if you had confirmed that they were completed by you.
Once again, I can assure you that these were not my actions. Please cancel them immediately.
Of course. We suspect that these operations could have been carried out through a virus on your mobile phone. We have a special application which could be used to scan your device and remove the virus, preventing situations like this from occurring in the future. I'll send you a link to download the application, and we can run the scanning process in the background.
Thank you, but I was advised not to download any applications from untrusted sources. As you can understand, I'll need to authenticate this call before I agree to download anything.
Whilst this is the right approach to take, I can assure you that I'm calling from the security department of your bank.
Well, I'm afraid I'm still not convinced. Maybe I'll call the bank to confirm whether or not what you are telling me is true.
It is up to you, but every minute the virus is running on your mobile phone, more damage could be done. I am urging you to download the application as soon as possible and run the scanning to remove it. Otherwise, it can't be guaranteed that your money will be safe.
I understand this, but it was you yourselves who supposedly instructed me to verify all the communication coming to me from the banks. So, I'm first going to call the help desk and clarify with them what to do next before agreeing to anything else. I hope to hear from you then.
Okay. Well, since you heard the call between the man and the woman, who is calling and who is answering? Anybody has got the information? Let's hear the first part again and let's see who's calling.
Hello, who's calling, please?
Good morning. I'm calling from the Information Security Department of Best Bank. Can I confirm that I am speaking with Miss Doe?
Yes, that's me.
Okay. So Who is calling? The man or the woman? Yes, the man is calling. Who is that man? Who heard this? Let's hear this again.
I'm calling from the Information Security Department of Best Bank. Can I confirm that I am speaking with Miss Doe?
Yes, that's me.
Okay, so who is the man? The man is calling from the Information Security Department of Best Bank. Yes? Okay. And who is the woman? The woman who answered the phone. Her name is Miss Doe. Okay, good. So let's see. Why is the man calling? Try to listen. Why is the man calling?
How can I help you?
I'm calling because our anti-fraud systems have detected that some irregular operations appear to have been performed on your account recently.
Okay, so why is the man calling? Let's hear this again.
How can I help you?
I'm calling because our anti-fraud systems have detected that some irregular operations appear to have been performed on your account recently.
Okay, who heard this? He said, I'm calling because our anti-fraud systems. What's the meaning of anti-fraud systems? It's a system for fraud callings to detect or to check fraud callings. Fraud callings اللي هي المكالمات بتاعة النصب أو الاحتيال. Okay, so the man says, I am calling because our anti-fraud systems have detected, كشفت, that some irregular operations, بعض العمليات irregular to have been performed on your account recently. يعني حصل بعض العمليات الغريبة على الأكاونت بتاعها.
Could you tell me if you made a payment of 453 euros to CoinTrade Crypto today?
No, I certainly have not. I've never paid with cryptocurrency in my life, so I definitely wouldn't be involved with CoinTrader Crypto.
I see.
So what is the first detected operation done on her account? What did he ask her? Yes. ها مين يقدر يجاوب? Which is the first detected operation done on the lady's account? The man said, let's hear it again.
Oh, I certainly have not. I've never paid with cryptocurrency in my life, so I definitely wouldn't be involved with CoinTrader Crypto.
I see. That's what.
Okay, يبقى the first thing that is that he told her that she made a payment of 453 euros to coin traders. That was crypto. And then she said, no, definitely not. I'm not that one. I never use cryptocurrency, عملة. Okay. So let's see the second operation done on her account.
What we were expecting, in which case, I imagine you also did not file a credit application for 10,000 euros.
Definitely not. It couldn't possibly have been me. I've carried out one transaction today, and that was my weekly grocery order, which is a minimal amount.
I understand, and please don't worry. We've already classified these irregular operations as fraud and blocked.
Okay. Second operation made on her account. Have you heard to this? Yes. Okay, second one is that file a credit application for 1000 euros. What's the meaning of file credit application؟ تطبيق ملف الائتمان بتاعها. Okay. طبعا of course the woman said definitely not. It couldn't possibly have happened. Because I didn't do anything like that. My regular operation as I just buy few things, my only groceries, and this is a minimal thing. I usually do it online. Let's hear this again, please.
It couldn't possibly have been me. I've carried out one transaction today, and that was my weekly grocery order, which is a minimal amount.
I understand, and please don't worry. We've already classified these irregular operations as fraud and blocked them. They would have only been released if you had confirmed that they were completed by you.
Once again, I can assure you that these were not my actions. Please cancel them immediately.
Of course. We suspect that these operations could have been carried out through a virus on your mobile phone. We have a special application which could be used to scan your device and remove the virus, preventing situations like this from occurring in the future. I'll send you a link to download the application, and we can run the scanning process in the background.
Thank you, but I was advised not to download any applications from untrusted sources.
Okay, so what did the man advise the lady to do? He said that this happens, like these operations could have been carried out through a virus on her mobile. So she has to download an application. And then what do you think the woman said? Did she agree to download the application that the man advised her to download or not? What did she say?
Link to download the application, and we can run the scanning process in the background.
Thank you, but I was advised not to download any applications from untrusted sources. As you can understand, I'll need to authenticate this call before I agree to download anything.
Whilst this is the right approach to take, I can assure you that I'm calling.
Yes, so well, actually, did the woman agree to download the application? Or what did she say? She said, I'm sorry, I will not download this unless I make my authentication through the bank, not through you. And he said, I do understand that what you're doing is correct, but please, you have to download this. Let's listen.
From the security department of your bank.
Well, I'm afraid I'm still not convinced. Maybe I'll call the bank to confirm whether or not what you are telling me is true.
It is up to you, but every minute the virus is running on your mobile phone, more damage could be done. I am urging you to download the application as soon as possible and run the scanning to remove it. Otherwise, it can't be guaranteed that your money will be safe.
I understand.
Okay, so let's see how's the man trying to deceive her, trying to tell her is that what you're saying is right, but every minute the virus is running on your mobile device, more damage could be done. So he's trying to convince her is that she has to download the application as soon as possible, otherwise that her device will be damaged. So this is a kind of a fraud call. This is a fraud call actually. It's trying to take out all her information as long as she downloads that application, he might be able to get all her information. But this lady was really actually smart, is that she refused all the way, and let's see what did she tell him.
And this, But it was you yourselves who supposedly instructed me to verify all the communication coming to me from the banks. So I'm first going to call the help desk and clarify with them what to do next before agreeing to anything else. I hope to hear from you then.
Well, excellent. She's very smart, actually. She said, I understand this, but it was you yourself who supposedly instructed me to verify all the communication coming to me from banks. So I'm first going to call the help desk and clarify to make sure with them what to do next before agreeing to anything else. And then she said, hope to hear from you then. And they hang up the phone. So excellent. What she did was correct, and we don't have to listen to anyone calling trying to get our information. And let's see if you understood the listening or not through questions. So question number 1, we'll listen to the phone conversation, then select the correct answer option to complete each sentence. Question number 1, the man is calling because, what do you think? Yes, there has been suspicious activity on the woman's account. Suspicious يعني مشكوك فيها. activities مشكوك فيها على الwoman's account، على الحساب بتاعها. Number 2, question 2, the woman. نقرأ الإجابات ونشوف الصح فيها. The woman is a frequent cryptocurrency user ولا has made a normal online payment today ولا has made several online payments already today ولا has recently made a credit application. احنا قلنا ان هي ما عملتش credit application ولا عملت many payments. several يعني many online payments ولا هي ليها شغل مع الفريكوينت cryptocurrency اصلا. طيب الإجابة الصحيحة الإجابة التانية has made a normal online payment. normal اللي هو بتاع الجروسريز اللي بتعمله دايما. question number 3, the man says. المان قال إيه؟ let's see. The transactions cannot be stopped ولا the issue is due to virus on her mobile ولا she should wait to download the application ولا her money is safe from further illegal activity. What do you think? أيوة برافو عليكم. يبقى the man says that the issue is due to a virus on her mobile. Question number 4, the woman says that she will call the bank later on in the day ولا the bank advised her to authenticate all communication from them ولا she is not happy with the man's attitude ولا the bank already advised her to download the application. What do you think? أيوة. The woman says that the bank advised her to authenticate all communication from them. لازم نعمل authentication، لازم نتحقق من الكلام ده. Okay, so this is the listening part. Well, I hope you like the code conversation fraudulent helped you a lot with many vocab and the information about not to answer anyone we do suspect, and we not give all our information to anyone we do suspect. Okay, and this is called fraudulent calls. Please be careful of such calls. And here we come to the end of first part of the session. We finished reading, we finished listening, and we will take a break for 10 minutes. Later on, we will start with the grammar sections. Assalamu alaikum.